Let's move on to politics then, and the entire world is focused in on what's happening in Greece at the moment. Greece voted on Sunday a no vote, which would essentially mean that they would reject the conditions put forward to them by creditors to have more money given to them, but that money came with serious conditions, serious austerity measures. The Greek people, the people of Greece, and of course the ruling party in Greece, the Greek government, are saying that those austerity measures crippled Greece for the last 5 years, and they simply don't want them. But it means that Greece is probably going to be out of the Eurozone, and potentially even out of the European Union. This is huge.
It's huge. I think it's a huge moment in our history, and you know, I don't think we know enough, and I think, you know, people are hearing financial terms being thrown around, but I think it's a huge moment for us to understand where capitalism can also go wrong, you know, where things can freak out. I'm very interested in this whole situation. Some of it, you know, flies over my head, but I'm interested to find out, you know, what the repercussions are for just the layman in Greece.
Certainly some of the political cartoons that have come out this week have really shown almost, you know, this tiny little country almost giving the middle finger to this massive European Union, these very prominent leaders we know, Angela Merkel being among them, the Chancellor of Germany. And you can really see that the small country really have shaken things up. European leaders are now going to meet together to decide what to do, because I don't think they were actually expecting this vote to happen. And we know that leaders like Angela Merkel just don't want to see the Eurozone collapse in the region.
Absolutely. There is a video that we looked at just to get a sense of what it is happening on the ground and in these talks.
Greece is broke and owes European governments and banks hundreds of billions of dollars. For years, these governments have made the Greeks adopt austerity measures, massive public spending cuts, and higher taxes. In exchange, they've given it more loans to pay off the existing debt. But it's not really working. Austerity has made Greece much poorer, meaning it can't raise more money to pay off those debts. So it needs more loans, which are given only in return for more austerity. The Greek people have now said no to this cycle, and their government is hoping it can use the vote to negotiate better terms. Basically, Greece will be telling its lenders, if you respect democracy and still want your money back, you'll make it easier for us to let our economy grow. If a deal can't be reached, then Greece will probably keep defaulting on its loans.
I think the interesting thing here is that Ferial Hafiji tweeted recently that if it weren't for Nelson Mandela's policies implemented by Tito Mboweni and Minister of Finance then, Trevor Manuel, South Africa would have been in a very similar situation to Greece. We've got an expert coming in to talk to us about this issue, so stay tuned to News 24 Live. And let us know if you have any thoughts or opinions about what we've just discussed in the comment section below.
But for now, you can catch us next week on Sex, Religion, Politics, where we will talk about everything that you shouldn't be talking about right here on News 24.